Welcome. This is a different topic, and it's the same topic. So let's start with our breath. And in this present moment, what's going on in our bodies? Can we get ourselves just 10% more comfortable? Dropping your shoulders down to the earth, tucking your chin a little bit. And there's layers of this topic. It starts with um, when somebody we love has addictive behaviors, and we love them so much that we decide not to support those addictive behaviors anymore. Like, for example, when my son was testing positive for heroin, I didn't give him money. He had trouble with that decision and for me, and I just said, I love you so much. I have to say no to giving you money when you're actively using it. And that's sort of an easy decision for a lot of people. what it what it results in, the person we love is getting very, very angry and blaming us for all of their misery. So it's not easy coming back to that, like really holding true to what's important to you and controlling what we can with the other person. And part of that is when I say I love you so much, I'm saying no, is acknowledging that I'm addicted to making the other person happy or having the other person happy. So I'm going to take that same phenomena and put it on my internal family, my internal world. Um, what are my addictive behaviors, whether it's eating sugar or, um, you know, drinking alcohol, or, is there anything that is clearly not good for me, um, including being addicted to other people liking us? That's definitely an addiction. So acknowledging when we have addictive behaviors and having a discussion with that addiction, saying, I love you so much, I'm going to use this strategy to support my health and well-being. So we're moving that conversation with a loved one to internally. The addictive part of this is saying yes to something, and it's probably preverbal. I'm guessing that it's connected with love. So that's why it's so important to reinforce how much we care for that part of us that wants to do this thing, is keeps on doing this thing, and and gives ourselves grace. I mean, somebody, an addictive part of us is like we may be addicted to fixing, and sort of acknowledging the beauty of that, and to say, and in this moment, I'm going to choose my health, choose my well-being rather than swooping in and getting that amazing feeling when we help somebody. How good that feels. It's not a bad addiction. And I encourage you to have these conversations with the different aspects of ourselves. We're a whole person. I'm not trying to say this is not a one being here. And there's different parts of ourselves. So checking into our own discomfort when we say no to somebody or a part of ourselves that seems to have behaviors that are not serving our health and well-being. And of course, what serves you serves me as well, so it gets quite complicated. And this meditation and in this moment, check in with that discomfort when we love a part of ourselves, when we want that, them to have that hit of feeling good. We want them to have that, but we love them so much, or we love ourselves so much, we're not going to support that behavior in this moment. And the discomfort, the anxiety when we do something different from our habit. I must admit, this is a 2-hour workshop. It's a very having a role play with our addictions, so we can actually hear what's going on from the addiction point of view. And right now, it starts with just holding our own discomfort when we make decisions based on love and care and well-being for ourselves and the other person and what little control we have over the other person. So this is very complex and very simple. Coming back to our own discomfort, knowing that it comes from something being right, not something being wrong. We're meeting our need for care for the whole is what in this moment makes sense for care for the whole. It's not easy. It's not easy to be with that discomfort. Stay with it and stay with the greater purpose of stepping into love and care without any, kind of say, without any desire to control that part of it. I mean, let go of control and come to the love and care that's behind it. The love and care for the other person and for ourselves. It's all interconnected. And our decisions to step into our needs, what our highest needs are, the most important thing to us in this moment. And when the other person is having a meltdown because we're doing something different, coming back to our breath and our presence in this moment. And it's the same thing internally. When I've got cookies or chocolate and I have had entirely too much for my well-being, can I step into self-care rather than self-indulgence? And that's such I don't mean to use an example that's so trite for some people. And at the same time, it's a similar pattern. How do we love ourselves? And how do we be in relationship with others, caring for them so much, we're saying, no, I'm just going to be here and give you presence and love. I'm not going to add anything into your world that I'm habitually adding in. Don't know whether this makes sense to you because it's a lot. It's complicated. And it's prioritizing our health and well being as a gift to the world. It's not about being self indulgent, it's about caring for ourselves so much. We're going to say no to that hook, to that thing that wants to pull us out from center, that thing that's so incredibly seductive. It's saying no to that and yes to love. Thank you so much. This practice automatically benefits. May our loved ones have this practice as well. Being able to say no to that hook, that addictive urge. Being able to wish this for people we don't know very well. And then to want all beings to be able to be aware of their hooks, their addictive urge, and have that dialogue internally. I love you so much. I'm here for you. Thank you.